வணக்கம். இன்னைக்கு நம்ம டாக்டர் கமல்ஹாசன் ஸ்போக்கன் இங்கிலீஷில் நரேட்டிங் ஸ்கில்ஸ் பார்க்கலாம். நான் உங்களுக்கு ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் கேட்டால் ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் பண்ணுங்கள். லாகின் பண்ணிட்டு வேறு ஏதாவதுன்றதுக்கு லாக் அவுட்டே பண்ணலாம். அது பிரயோஜனமே இல்லை. நோ ப்ராப்ளம். இன்ட்ரெஸ்டடாக இருந்தால் மட்டும் அட்டன் பண்ணுங்கள், இல்லைன்னா ஒரு பிரச்சனையும் கிடையாது. ஓகே, ஐ ஆஸ்க் ஃபார் ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் அண்ட் ஆஃப்டர் ஸோ லாங் டைம் ஐ எம் கெட்டிங். ஐ do not know why Poyamri sir didn't even respond. Okay. And Sweta Devi still not in. Anyway, இன்னைக்கு வந்து we'll have a special session because இன்னைக்கு மக்கள் நீதி மையம் ஆரம்பிச்சு 5வது ஆண்டு முடிஞ்சு 6வது ஆண்டு. ஸோ டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக ஏதாவது ஒரு செஷன் வைக்கணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு இன்னைக்கு நாம நரேட்டிங் ஸ்கில்ஸ் பார்க்கலாம். ஆடிபிளாக இருக்கா சந்தோஷ்? நீங்கள் ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, இல்லைன்னா வேற பிஸியாக இருந்தீங்கன்னா யூ கேன் லாக் அவுட் ஆல்சோ. நோ கம்பல்ஷன் ஹியர். யூ வாண்ட் ஒன்லி இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் அண்ட் டு நாட் வாண்ட் எனி கோயர்ஷன். யா, நரேட்டிங் ஸ்கில்ஸ்னா எப்படி நம்ம நரேட் பண்ணுறோம் ஒரு இன்சிடென்ட்டை. ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் இன்சிடென்ட் Poyamri sir லாக் அவுட் பண்ணிட்டாருன்னா அவர் ஃபுல்லாகவே லாக் அவுட் பண்ண சொல்லுவேன், என்ன எந்த ரெஸ்பான்ஸும் இல்லை. நரேட்டிங் ஸ்கில்ஸ்னு வரும்போது எப்படி நீங்கள் நரேட் பண்ணுறீங்க, அதை எப்படி இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் ஆக்குறீங்க, எப்படி அதை வந்து நீங்கள் வந்து ஹியூமரஸ் ஆக்குறீங்க. ஹியூமரஸ் ஆக்கணும்னு அவசியம் இல்லை, பட் பண்ணிங்கன்னா இன்னும் நல்லாயிருக்கும். அதை எப்படி நீங்கள் எந்த டென்ஸில் கன்சிஸ்டண்ட்டாக பண்ணுறீங்க, இதெல்லாம் நாம பார்க்கணும். ஸோ வாட் இஸ் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒன்? மேக் இட் interesting. Hope Sabarish is also there. Can you respond on his behalf, Santosh? To make it interesting. The second one is to be humorous. Third one is consistency of tense. Okay, consistency of tense. Past continuous சொன்னீங்கன்னா throughout past continuously சொல்லணும், அதை பார்த்துக்கணும். Fourth is to visualize it in the minds of audience. நேர அவங்க பார்க்குற மாதிரி எடுத்துட்டு வரணும். அதுதான் நரேட்டிங் ஸ்கில்ஸ். ஓகே, லாஸ்ட் ஒன் to be concise and not make it boring. Purida Santosh, I think Poyamri sir is not there. Then why do you take so much time to revert, sir? Please respond on time. If you log in and do something else, it is as good as not logging in. It's going to be a very brief session. We'll make it interesting. It's for you that I'm doing. Else no compulsion. If you, there is no number between 0 and 1. Either you should respond or log out of the class. No in between number between that. Okay, so I will give you a topic. Before that I will give an example as how you will narrate. Sabarish irukapleya Santosh, last time I am சரியா அனுப்பல. This time when I am giving some assignment, either do, or if you are not interested, please don't attend the next class. That's it. No compulsions, nothing at all. எனக்கு 100 பேர் வெளியில இருந்து பார்க்குறாங்க. எனக்கு வந்தால் கரெக்டாக பண்ணணும். நான் கொடுக்குற கொஞ்ச நேரம் தான், நான் கொடுக்குறது 5 நிமிஷம் 10 நிமிஷம் தான். அந்த 5 நிமிஷம் 10 நிமிஷம் கூட பண்ண முடியாது இங்கிலீஷ்க்கு அப்படின்னா அதுக்கு நீங்கள் வராமையே இருக்கணும். ப்ளீஸ் லெட் மீ மேக் இட் வெரி அப்ஃப்ரண்ட். அது யாராக இருக்கணும். Sweta Devi is still not in. She only asked for a class. Anyway, so I will give you a topic. நான் எப்படி பேசுறேன்னு பார்த்துக்கோங்க. அதே மாதிரி I will give you a topic for you to send it back. Yeah, thanks. Send it back through WhatsApp. இங்கே வேணாம், இங்கே உட்காந்து வெயிட் பண்ணுறது அதெல்லாம் வேணாம். லைவ்ல போச்சு, it doesn't look nice. So I will give you a topic. Okay, what is the topic that I am going to give? The topic is my experience in Delhi for 3 years. ஓகே, இதை நான் எப்படி எடுத்துட்டு போறேன்னு பாருங்க. அதே பாணியில நான் உங்களுக்கு கொடுப்பேன், நீங்க இதே மாதிரி நரேட் பண்ணி எனக்கு அனுப்பணும். ஓகே, the best way of doing is past continuous. ஏன் past continuous? அதுதான் வந்து நான் அங்கே போயிருந்தேன், அப்பா அவன் வந்தான் அப்படி சொல்றது நல்லா இருக்கும். It's not necessary that past continuous தான் correct நான் சொல்ல, past tense கூட சொல்லலாம். I had been there, I had seen him, இதுவும் correct தான். But when you say when you are using a past continuous, நீங்க நேரடியா பண்ற மாதிரியே இருக்கும். அதோட எஃபெக்ட் வந்து நேரடியா பண்ற மாதிரி இருக்கும். அதுதான் பாஸ்ட் கண்டினியூஸ்ல உங்களுக்கு பெனிஃபிட். ஓகே, ஜஸ்ட் a second. There's something in WhatsApp. Okay, right. So I will give you the topic and I have given the topic already. It's my topic. நான் எப்படி பேசுறேன் பாருங்க. அதே மாதிரி I will give you topics and you can respond. இது ரொம்ப ஈஸி. ஏன்னா இது எப்படியுமே உங்களுடைய லைஃப் இதை தான் நீங்கள் பேச போறீங்க. நீங்கள் வேற எதையோ பற்றி பேச போகிறது இல்லை. இப்போ இன்ஃப்ளேஷன் சொன்னால் அதுக்கு நிறைய பாயிண்ட் கிடைக்காது. இது உங்களுடைய சொந்த எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் தான். ஸோ யாருமே தன்னுடைய சொந்த எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸை அவங்களுக்கு வேற யாருக்கும் தெரிஞ்சிருக்காது. அந்த கண்ணோட்டத்தில் இது ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக நீங்கள் பேசலாம். ஓகேவா சார்? கேன் வி ஸ்டார்ட்? பி ஃபாஸ்ட் இன் ரெஸ்பாண்டிங். Can we start? Sabarish, Santosh, Poyamri sir. Always you will have network issue. Yes or no? Yes, please. Yeah. Right. So I will tell about my experience in Delhi for 3 years because அதில் நிறைய சுவாரஸ்யமான சம்பவங்கள் இருக்குது. ஸோ அதே மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு ஒவ்வொன்று கொடுக்குறேன். அதை நீங்கள் ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணி எனக்கு திருப்பி அனுப்புங்க. சரியா? ரைட். ஸோ initially I will start this topic, my experience in Delhi. Hi all, I am Jiva Srinivasan, running Dr. Kamalhaasan online coaching center. So I am here to share my experiences in Delhi. Totally I was there in Delhi for say from 2001 to 2004 for 3 years. But all these 3 years I was fish out of water there. So I got transferred while I was working in Bank of Mujra Limited, which eventually merged with ICICI Bank, and I was transferred to Madurai Tallakulam branch, which was my cup of tea because all said and done, I liked Madurai. Language was not an issue. I was very fond of Madurai also, so that was okay. Though I missed Chennai, I was not fish out of water. But then I was sent to a training at Pune. After going to my training, I heard from my branch manager that I have been transferred to Delhi, to my surprise. And I was the only son of my dependent parents. I was a late born child, and absolutely I had no liking for Delhi or anywhere else other than Tamil Nadu, to be frank. So I tried resisting it. I tried sending emails not to transfer me to Delhi, but nothing worked out. It was not only me, but an entire branch of management trainees, they were transferred to Delhi or Mumbai, Kolkata, Pune, all these locations, and I had no choice. It was not even a southern city. Had it been Hyderabad or Bangalore, there will be many Tamilians there, so I would have found it easy, but it is going to be Delhi. And right from my childhood, I was not comfortable with Hindi, the way it was imposed, plus the culture of Tamil Nadu, where we always prefer English as the second language after Tamil, and we never succumb to this Hindi. I'm not saying that Hindi is a bad language or something, but the way it was imposed, I was totally not comfortable with Hindi. Okay, so this had happened around June 2001. I was about to resign. At that juncture, my parents told that you should not resign a bank job. It is very difficult for you to write your probationary officer exam again and get through. So I had to stay back. I had no other option. So since they knew about me, I was very short-tempered there. I was not accommodating or flexible. I was not adjusting with others. A typical angry young man. So my parents decided to accompany me to Delhi and make me settle down there, and thought of coming back to Chennai. And since they didn't want me to resign, they also came with me. Initially, I went to Delhi. It's a big travel, a travel of 33 hours if you travel in Tamil Nadu Express, and 36 hours if you travel in Grand Trunk Express. So you will encompass all the states: Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, and then only you will reach Delhi. So it will be like, from the south to the north in the map. Absolutely a different culture. And to my surprise, none knew English there. I was very comfortable with English after Tamil because that is the way we are brought up. If you say Tamil is my mother language, I can at least say English is my uncle language. To that extent, Tamilians are comfortable in English, although our accent may not be great. Even if you go and speak to an auto driver, he will be kind enough to help a foreigner here with English language. But that didn't happen in Delhi. Absolutely, the meetings were in Hindi. No shops could understand English. I was totally, I was in a wrong place, or I was a right man in the wrong place, or a wrong man in a right place. I do not know. I was absolutely clueless about what is happening. When I went to vegetable shops, I was not able to converse. They scolded me if I spoke in English. They abused me back. And there was only one area which was called as Salem Market in Karol Bagh, full of Tamilians. So just for seeing their faces, I used to go after my office hours. So I went there. I go there after my office hours and spend time with them. There you get all Tamil dailies, your Anand Vigadan or Kumudam. Even yesterday's Dinatandi comes to Delhi the next day only. So that was the place I used to visit often. And I had a consolation of seeing our people there. And I was absolutely not comfortable there. Even in at office, I was not gelling well with others. They were very dominant. We are brought up very cultural, so there is a big difference between the two. So we respect our work. They Their attitude towards work is different. I won't say they disrespect work, but they can even have alcohol and come to office. We don't do that. Absolutely, there is a difference of culture. They will keep their legs on the desk also. That is not a disrespect, but I used to treat it as disrespect because that is the way we are brought up. So all these disparities were there, and days went on. I picked up work well. However, there was another Tamilian named Mr. Pioneerpan, but for him, I would not even have survived a month there. He used to, control my short temper. He used to advise me as to how important the job was. And but for him, I would have been a thorough failure at Delhi. I learned work because see what else I can do at a place which is totally alien to me. I had no one to speak in Tamil, no one to speak in English also, except a few. Most of the conversations, even at meetings, happened only in Hindi. That was a big challenge to me. Even numbers they used to tell in Hindi, and I clearly told in the meetings that boss, I'm not able to follow. Please speak in English. And they used to challenge me, saying, "Boss, are you not ashamed? This is national language, and you don't know." I told, "Sorry, I am not here to learn Hindi. I have come here to Delhi because I have been transferred without any choice of mine, without any option of mine. I didn't come willingly, isn't it? I was pushed out of Tamil Nadu to Delhi. So I had big fights. They used to call me as LTT, Madrasi, whatever. I didn't bother. I was only with my vicious circle of Tamilians, mostly from the Chettiar community, from around Karaikudi. They got transferred. Poor ones got transferred from around Karaikudi to Delhi few years ago, and they were comfortable in Hindi. See, in Delhi, if you are comfortable in Hindi, if you gel well with them, they will take care of you. But I was not one among them. I was very inflexible for various reasons. For me, Tamil is a sacred cow. However, I was very comfortable in English, which they were not comfortable. So many ugly incidents happened, and the summer was very hot there. You will not believe. 7:30, 7:45, the sun sets. I didn't even believe when I saw my watch that it was 7:30, 7:45. To my surprise, and the sun sets only at that time. The walls will be very very hot when you touch that. So that was about the summer. My parents came back after 3 4 months. I was totally irritated because at least I had them. So I was totally irritated. I wanted some opportunities to go back to Tamil Nadu and Chennai especially. So what I did was, actually I was a double MBA then. I had joined my MPhil. I was a lecturer in New College before joining this band. So what I wanted to do, to steal an opportunity to go back to Tamil Nadu then and there. So for that reason, I wanted to pursue my thesis. You may be knowing what is thesis. Thesis is nothing but a paper presentation, a research presentation. So I didn't want to discontinue. I wanted to continue, not out of interest, let me be frank, just for the sake of going back to Chennai and Tamil Nadu. So I vigorously started preparing it. I started writing my thesis. I started doing my research, and I convinced my parents that I had to go there at least, say, 1.5 or 2 months once. They had no other go but to accept. But this was not out of my interest for education. This was only a chance for me to go back to Tamil Nadu. So many unplanned leaves I took. I never, took planned leaves, because if you ask planned leave, they never approve it. So that was there. And also, whenever Kamalhaasan film releases, I was fish out of water. I wanted to go for the first day, first show. And I used to kill my grandfather or uncle. I just used to pick the landline there and tell, oh, uncle has died or grandfather has died. And I used to pretend and go back to Chennai. But I got caught once Anbe Sivam got released, and I told that I was not well, and I took leave, because they don't grant leave so easily, especially for South Indians who take lot of backlogs. They, yeah, please come on time, Sweta. It is for you guys that I understand, but you should make a valiant attempt to come in and log in by 9:45 so that you are in by 10. You have lost considerable portion. I would request you to go through the video again. Okay, it is only interest of yourselves that drive me. If you guys show interest, I will continue this, else I will not be able to continue. I am, this is a humble request from my end. Okay, so I was saying, like, yeah. So every time a Kamal Hassan film releases, I wanted to be in Chennai to enjoy with my friends. So I gave a lame excuse. This time I didn't say that I'm going to Chennai, because last month I had gone there. What I told was, I'm going to. I'm not feeling well, I told, and not even to my line manager, to one of my teammates, and I asked to pass this communication. They were very irritated because I was very fast in clearing. I used to take care of 5 to 6 branches, while the others used to take care of 3 4 branches. Tamilians there were very, very sincere. They took more of work, and I was no exception. So volumes were very heavy during the month end, and I remember coming to Anbe Sivam movie in 2003, Pongal, if I am right. And they went to my house to check if I am really sick. And only they found my wife and my mother-in-law there. And they pasted a notice that I have taken leave uh, without prior permission, and I have been to Chennai. I came back. I heard about this through my wife, but I was not very worried. I was okay if they send me home also, because I was totally, as I told you, I was an angry young man there. I wanted to hit them back and go back to Chennai. I was happy had they even terminated me. At that time, I had no maturity. So I went back. My head called me and asked, "Boss, you were to Chennai. Just accept." I told, "No, I was not to Chennai. How can you? How are you saying that I am in Chennai? I was in a clinic, and I named a clinic near Karol Bagh." He told, "Boss, he was a Telugu guy." He told, "Boss, I am a South Indian. You are a South Indian. I know 100% that you have been to Chennai, Jiva. You are very good at work. That is the reason why I am not escalating this to HR." I replied back saying that, "Boss, you had intruded my privacy and you came to my home and you have pasted My you have pasted that I have gone out of Delhi without informing you, and you have abused my wife and mother-in-law. I just exaggerated because I wanted to revenge them. They were taken aback. Jiva, what are you saying? We never abused. No, no, they were abused. They were crying because of you. I want to raise this to HR. Then they called me and amicably settled. This issue was resolved. They wanted to revenge me by posting me to Ludhiana when I was not going to take interest in Delhi. Ludhiana is an interior town, a very cold town in Punjab. Why should I go there? Obviously, I was about to resign. So I told my parents, look, I'm not going to Ludhiana, Jalandhar, and other nonsense. I will come back to Chennai. I absolutely hate this place. I can't live here. My parents told, no, boss, you are now married. You can't leave your job like that. I carried a hook for that because I was very irresponsible. I am sometimes I also feel bad about my behavior at that juncture. However, things went on smoothly and they didn't transfer. Luckily, after that, I after my marriage also I continued in Delhi for some time. To my irony, my wife and my mother-in-law liked Delhi, though I hated Delhi. Uh, they respected South Indian women very much. They used to call them Amma Amma in Tamil. So she didn't know a word in Hindi. They didn't know a word in Tamil, but still for her things went on well because she was very soft. I was very because I was not liking the place and I was very comfortable with English, with which they were not comfortable. So I didn't like speaking in Hindi. So that made a huge difference. But after 1.5 years, I couldn't survive there, and I myself, without my knowledge, started speaking in broken Hindi. I was transferred in 2004, so I was very happy then. But to my surprise, my head called me and advised me to stay back in Delhi and told that they would be transferring me to Tiruchi, where they had a branch for regional processing center. I told them a goodbye and told that thanks for the opportunity, but all said and done, even if I go to Tiruchi, I have to come back to Chennai. So I was totally, happy that I'm going to go back. At that time, my wife was carrying, so she was in Chennai. Myself and my father was in Delhi. So we somehow managed. We surrendered all our. I surrendered all my leaves because I don't take a single day leave while I was in Delhi. If at all I take a leave, I should be in Chennai. That was my plan. Especially for Kamalhaasan films, I will be here for sure. Otherwise, my head will break. Virmandi was the only film when I didn't come to Chennai because at that time my wife was carrying. So my mother literally forced me to stay back in Delhi. Otherwise, I was always here. So that was the case, and then I resigned, served my notice. My father was very helpful because he didn't want me to pick up any fights. He wanted me to come back with a proper relieving and a work experience certificate, which really helps even now because that was a proper bank experience. At that time, I didn't know the value of that. So that was like that, and I came back, and then I joined Standard Chartered Bank during 2004. So this was the experience that I gained in Delhi. Not sure if it was interesting or boring, but I thought like I would share my experience. So in the same way, I want you guys to share your wonderful experiences. It can be in your school days, it can be in your college days, it can be with your mother, it can be with your father, any incident that you liked. So remember these methods, what I told you. You have to be, you have to make it interesting, number one. Number two, you have to make it humorous if possible. For the sake of humor, don't crack silly jokes and that will become pathetic. Don't do that. And past continuous is advisable, though I will not say that past continuous is the only tense you should use for narrating. Fourth, what else I told Santosh? Yeah, to visualize it in the front of. See, while you narrate, you should visualize it in the minds of audience. That picture should be running. That's the way you narrate. Okay. And last but not the least, you should make it concise. I'm not saying you should speak for 20 minutes like me. I think I have spoken nearly 20 minutes. At least 10 minutes. Thanks. 10 minutes. If you speak, Sabarish, especially for you, I'm not at all happy. 1 minute is nothing at all. Poyamari sir, I'm very sorry to say that you are not taking a lead. You should make him speak at least for 5 minutes. Otherwise, no point in that. It's not a question of length, but when you are not able to speak even for 5 minutes, then there is a problem in your English. That's what I will perceive. Please, sir. Other than that, I am very happy for Poyamari sir, Santosh, and Sweta. Especially Sweta, you are sending so many audios, which is really driving me to do more and more. Please, only with your interest I can serve our Tamilians. ஸோ இனஃப் ஆஃப் இங்கிலீஷ், நிறைய இங்கிலீஷில் பேசிட்டேன். ஸோ இதை பண்ணி அனுப்புங்க. எந்த ஒரு இன்சிடெண்ட்டாக இருந்தாலும் உங்களுக்கு நான் டாபிக் கொடுக்குறேன்னா நீங்களே ஏதாவது ஒரு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் இன்சிடென்ட் எடுத்து எனக்கு அனுப்புறீங்களா குவிக்லி பிஃபோர் வி வைண்ட் அப்? ஐ வில் ஸ்டார்ட் வித் பொய்யாமணி சார். பொய்யாமணி சார், டாபிக் புரியுதா, இல்லை நான் ஏதாவது தரணுமா, இல்லை நீங்களே ஏதாவது ஒரு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் இன்சிடென்ட் பண்ணி அனுப்புறீங்களா? ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணிட்டு அனுப்புங்க. பதில் சொல்லுங்க ஃபாஸ்டா. No point in coming to an online class and not replying on time. No use of that. Don't say network issue always. Once in a while is okay. Yes. What about okay, sir means what? That's not a reply. I'm asking you whether I should give you a interesting incident topic or you will pick from your own life. That was my question. Okay, sir doesn't answer my point. What about you, Sweta? What about you, Santosh and Sabarish? Can you take an initiative and be fast? This is not the first time that we are having sessions, right? Like, when are you going to improve your speed? Tell me. When you are going to speak to a non-Tamilian, will he give you so much of time for you to reply back? You tell me. Ippa sari. Solunga sir. Don't. Oh, very good. I will speak. I will speak an incident from my own life. Okay, பாருங்க உங்களுக்கே தப்பாகுது. அப்படி பண்ணாதீங்க. We'll select an interesting software. Very good. What about you, Santosh and Sabarish? Come on, guys. Be fast. No point in being slow. Okay. Santosh, you can tell about an incident, an interesting incident at your office. That will be more useful, especially during your team meetings. You can use this topic. Seriya? Sabarish, vanaka. An interesting, sorry, office. An interesting incident in your school. Okay, Sabarish, irkiya ni? Login பண்ணிட்டு லாக் அவுட் பண்ண கூட எனக்கு தெரியாது unless you reply. The only return that I'm expecting you from you is a proper answer on proper time. Thanks. So, any other doubts or any other queries as to how to fabricate the sentences? பட்டுன்னு பதில் சொல்லுங்க ஸ்வேதா. இந்த ஸ்பீடை வச்சு நீங்க எப்படி நார்த் இந்தியன்ஸோட போட்டி போட போறீங்க சொல்லுங்க. அவன் தப்போ ரைட்டோ பேசுறான். வெரி குட். Others also no doubts. Santosh or any doubts, please ask me now. Santosh, Poyamari sir. Yeah, உங்க டாபிக் தான் சொல்லிட்டேனே. Any office incident. Okay? Any office incident. சரியா? Poyamari sir, உங்களுதும் ஏதாவது queries இருக்கா? உங்க மூணு பேருக்கு? சபரிஷ்க்கு தான் சொன்னேனே. எனி இன்சிடென்ட் இன் இஸ் ஸ்கூல். வேற என்ன பேச முடியுமா அவங்களால? ஓகே. ஸோ இதை ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணி எனக்கு ஆடியோ அனுப்புங்க. மீதி பேர் 10 நிமிஷம், சபரிஷ் மினிமம் 5 minutes. ஸோ வித் தட் ஐ வில் எண்ட் திஸ் செஷன். தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் அட்டெண்டிங். ப்ளீஸ் பி ஆன் டைம். Otherwise, I take it as an insult. And we will convene next Sunday again. Thanks. Please have a great Sunday. Take care. Bye.